All right, let's move out west. The Arizona Diamondbacks. Interesting story, and they got an interesting look. That's Robbie Ray. Like, by the way, if he didn't have his uniform on, if it didn't say Ray 38, I would have had no idea who that was. Can we start before we start talk about the Diamondbacks? What happened to him in the offseason?
It looks like Barry Zito with a perm. If he sat there and put an Oakland jersey on him and then straightened his hair out, you would have thought it was Barry Zito with a perm. The no facial hair got everybody, so now he goes from the sneaky hot guy with the edge, kind of like what you're rocking with the beard, to just like the Baseball America prospect. New look, here we go, let's roll.
Yeah, so Ray is really interesting. We'll get to this question momentarily about the Diamondbacks, whether or not they look like a postseason team. He's a big part of that equation because this is a guy that had well over 200 strikeouts a year ago. He doesn't eat up innings. In fact, last year he tied for his personal best, 174 and a third. And if you do the math on that, it's like 5 1/3 innings. Now, I know that we utilize the bullpens differently than we used to 10 years ago and all that sort of stuff. But, man, if this is a guy who is a free agent to be, and if he wants the big-time dollars, he's a guy that I think has to probably stretch out a little bit more, and particularly this year. When you're a top-of-the-rotation type starter, you got to go 7 innings after your second or third start, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of it is also not, when you're a strikeout pitcher, Chris, obviously pitch counts go up. So you have to figure out how to get some first pitch fastball, ground balls to shorts. And that was one of the greats, Roy Halladay's great, we'd sit there and talk baseball and how to win 20 games in this league. He says, Kevin, you have to go and give these guys no more than 6 outs, maybe 5 outs. But my job is to try to give them 3 outs every single night. And sometimes it's those 4 or 5 pitch innings. I need a ground ball, which means working ahead with the fastball, down away, and see what they do.
That's a great point, Kev. So big picture, what's your gut feeling? This is a team that won 85 games a year ago, missed out on the postseason party by just 4 games. Are they a playoff team?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like this club. I love what Torey Lovullo brings this club. A little bit of scrappy UCLA Bruin type baseball where Torey went to college. But you add Mass and Bumgarner. You obviously have some offense. The Marte situation is going to be very intriguing. Cole Calhoun brings a nice little, swagger to this team. Dirtbag type play. Reminds me of a Trot Nixon, my old teammate with the Red Sox. But I like this club. You gravitate to this club. We always seem to kind of sit and talk about the Dodgers in the West and Dodgers in the West because they are the powerhouse. But this team's pretty good. And in a short season, I think they're a playoff club immediately.
Did you call Cole Calhoun a dirtball?
Well, I meant dirt, like a dirt dog and a dirt bag. And there's so many, we were the idiots. So sometimes you say stuff, and I'm assuming that you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, dirt bag was kind of what Trot Nixon was always called, roaming right field.
Right. Well, no. Dirt bag is like a baseball term of endearment. I think if you're called a dirt ball, I don't know if it has the same effect. Like, right?